Hi, in this video, we'll be discussing GMAT Official Guide 2017 edition Quant Problem Solving question number 93. Let's have a look at this question. If you look at this question, the question says if x into y is not equal to 0 and x square into y square minus xy, that is x square y square minus xy is equal to 6, which of the following could be y in terms of x? So first trigger here is could be. Whenever it is a could be question, we know that we have to do plugin, could be or a must be question. We know that plugging in is the best way. Likewise, in terms of x is a trigger for you to do the plugging in, right? So let's do the plugging in way first, then probably we'll see what is the math behind it, right? And also this question is a special question type. We have seen these questions earlier as well, right? So we have seen at least 2-3 questions earlier as well. So they'll be giving you 3 statements. Out of these, you have to select out of the 5 answer choices which of these 3 statements are true. Like you will have answer choice A here as one only. Sometimes it could be saying none of the above or all the 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, like that, right? So you have to prove accordingly which 3 statements are could be true or must be true based out of the given statements. Alright, so as usual we'll do the plugging in here. The question asking you what is the value of y in terms of x. So x is in the statement, so let's plug for x and assume x value as something 1, right? Because it will be easier for finding the roots here, because we can see here quadratic equation. So if we substitute x as 1, we'll get y square minus y. Let's bring the 6 in the left hand side. Minus 6 is equal to 0. So y square minus y minus 6 is equal to 0. We can find the roots, right, by multiple ways. We can use the formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, or we can factorize. How we can factorize this? Constant is minus 6 and the sum has to be product of two roots has to be minus 6 and sum of the values has to be minus 1. Which two numbers satisfy? 3 and minus 2. Minus 3 and 2 will satisfy. Minus 3 plus 2 will give you minus 1. Minus 3 into 2 will get you minus 6. So in that case, we can factorize this as y minus 3 into y minus 2 equal to 0. So the roots would be 3 and minus 2. That is, the value of y would be 3 and minus 2. So what we are getting, what we are having understanding here, suppose when we substitute x is equal to 1 here, we should get the value as y as 3 and minus 2. So let's check it. When you substitute in the statement 1 x as 1, we get 1 by 2, which is not matching to our values, which is right 3 and minus 2. So eliminate statement 1. Statement 1 is ruled out. We can eliminate answer choice A, answer choice C, answer choice D. So only left is 2 only or 3 only. If we prove that third statement is true, then we can eliminate answer choice B. Answer has to be E. Okay, so if you look at it, x value, if you substitute here as 1, we get the y value as 3, which is matching our target answers. So answer has to be here E. We can eliminate answer choice B. No need to check the second statement at all. Okay, even still, if you want to check the second statement, let's do it, right? X value, if you substitute as 1, we are getting here minus 2, which is matching to her one of our target. So that's it. Answer has to be here 2 and 3, right? So for this type of question, plugging would be the best way. Plug in for the variable which is in the statements, then work along with the question, figure out a target answer, substitute in the answer choices, substitute in the statements here, then check which of your statement matches your target. So answer has to be here 2 and 3. Now let's see what is the direct approach of solving this question. Direct approach means what would be the math behind this question to arrive at an answer. Okay, so math is not also too difficult. There are a couple of ways you can arrive at an answer here, right? So here x square y square minus xy is equal to 6. We have a quadratic equation with 2 variables here. So what we can do is to make this as a single variable, right? So what we can do is, let's assume x into y is equal to z. X into y is equal to z. In that case, we can write this as z square minus z equal to 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. We just now saw the roots for this quadratic equation, right? We can factorize this as product is minus 6, sum has to be minus 1, minus 3 and minus 2 will work. So that is z minus 3 into z plus 2 equal to 0, right? In that case, z has to be equal to 3 and minus 2, right? If z is equal to 3 and minus 2, the question is asking you what could be y in terms of x. So just substitute it. Xy is equal to z, we know. So xy is equal to 3 or x into y is equal to 2. In that case, y would be equal to 3 by x, right? And likewise y would be equal to here minus 2, right? So minus 2 by x. So there are two values for y, 3 by x and minus 2 by x. Both statement 2 and statement 3 matches that. Statement 1 is 1 by 2x, which is not relevant here. So eliminate all the other answer choices. Answer has to be here E, 2 and 3 only. Okay, this is one way of doing the math. Another way of doing the math is, since the question is asking you could be, what we can do is we can substitute the statements in the equation and check whether we are getting left hand side and right hand side as equal. What I'm trying to say is, we know that x into y the whole square minus xy is equal to 6 given in the question. Now they have told what is the value of y in terms of x. Suppose if I substitute y value in x, right? If I substitute y value in x, then nx has to be, right? Then here the statement has to be true. I mean the equation which here has to be true, right? Be smart here. Don't substitute all the three statements, one, right, 1, 2 and 3 and all. Don't substitute it. Just try to substitute which is easier for you. Probably we substitute third statement. If third statement is true, we can eliminate all the other answer choices except D and E, right? So let's try to do this. Right, we substitute 3 instead of y, we are going to substitute 3 by x square. So x by 3 by x square the whole square is 9 by x square, right? 3 by x the whole square is 9 by x square, and you will have here x square when I remove it, right? When I open the brackets. So minus x into y is 3 by x, so it's like 3 by x is equal to 6. So x get cancelled, x square get cancelled, 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. Left hand side and right hand side are true, so we can eliminate out of the 5 answer choices A, B, C, D, E. We can eliminate A, B and C, D and E are the only answer choices left. Okay, so now out of D and E we can do any one. We can do either statement 1 we can disprove, or statement 1 we can either prove or disprove. Likewise statement 2 we can substitute and prove, substitute and check whether it is proving or disproving the equation. We can do either one. Since, right, minus 2 by x is easier than 1 by 2 by x because it will have a fraction, let's do the minus 2 by x here. Instead of y, let's substitute minus 2 by x. So equation is again the same, x into y the whole square minus xy is equal to 6. I'm going to substitute instead of y minus 2 by x. So since there is a square, that will become 4 by x square, and this is also become x square. Minus x into y is again minus 2 by x, so substitute it. So this is equivalent to 6 is what they are saying. X and x get cancelled, minus and minus become plus, right? So this is plus 2 now. X square get cancelled. So 4 plus 2 will get you 6. Left hand side and right hand side are equal. Eliminate answer choice D. Answer has to be E because statement 2 is also true. So that's it. Okay, so that's the benefit of a could be question. Whenever you see a could be question like this, right, you can just substitute the statements into the equation or any relation they are providing, and if the equation holds true, then probably that statement is true, right? So you can eliminate the answer choice accordingly. So answer has to be here E, both 2 and 3 are true. I hope this is clear. Thank you.